Yesterday, Thursday, the 16th of July, in Ukraine, Russia bombed my small town with 4 drones, and I heard all 4 of them, but one of them hit this business somewhere in town, and there was 2 elderly ladies injured with shrapnel. One was 53 and one was 55. So you got 2 old ladies in the hospital because of Russia bombing a business, where the old ladies are just trying to work and pay their bills. Well, after the 3rd explosion that I heard, my sister called me from Arizona. Got you. I told her about that incident. And after we talked for a while, I let her go. It was like 9 o'clock here. And we got bombed again. Our small town. And I had the window open, cracked, just so the cool air could come in. And I could feel the shockwave. I don't know where, it was north of our house. But I could feel the shockwave. It's like when it'll never. It just feels like it's never gonna end. Here we go. So I'm happy. I'm happy to be alive, and I'm happy those old ladies didn't die because they were just trying to work, But I mean, you get hit by a shrapnel from a shady drone. Guess what? That could have been your last day. Easily. I recently saw a video on YouTube of an elderly man. He's 74. He's in the parking lot of 7-Eleven in Baltimore, Maryland. And then 6 young guys circle him. It's almost like a pack of wolves. They tried to rob him. I don't know if they got money out of him, but they beat him up. They knocked him to the ground, kicked him, beat him, stomped on him. It was just so sad. I mean, I'm assuming they're Americans attacking an old American. And I couldn't tell if they had weapons. It looked like they had what looked like a gun, but maybe it was a BB gun or pellet gun. Because he didn't get shot. I mean, he could have got shot by the BB gun, but I couldn't figure out what was going on. It was like you can be killed in America. You're an old man by yourself outside a convenience store, and six hood rats come up to you and rob you and beat you up, and you're all alone, and the police aren't coming, maybe. Some say defend the police. Well, those are probably the guys robbing people. Can you imagine if there were no police in America? You wouldn't be able to go to the store. And women couldn't walk alone. There's enough assaults on women in America with the police. It would be worse with no police, and you want to defend police. Unbelievable. I don't understand anyone that can say that. I understand people hate the police. Every time you say to defund the police, they get a pay raise. Police are necessary. I mean, even if you don't like it, you have the option of at least criminals get arrested and go to prison for murder and armed robbery and all kinds of crap like that. Imagine if they didn't go to prison and they just did it every day, all day. You would be robbed 10 times a day. You wouldn't be able to go to any ATM because they'd be sitting by the ATM waiting for you to take money out, and then they'd take your phone, your wallet, your card, and all your money. I don't live in America, and I'm risking my life. You know, it's dangerous to live in Ukraine, but it's dangerous. Every country is flipping dangerous. We live in a felony world where people commit crazy crimes, and they'll never stop. No, people don't like Trump, and that's fine. He's not perfect, but if you had a president that said, "Yeah, I'm going to defund the police," you could be murdered easily. Best case scenario, you just get robbed every day of your life. And if you defend yourself, you get arrested. Because the court systems are all screwed up in America. In America, if someone attacks you with a knife or gun and you defend yourself with a gun, and you shoot and kill the guy that's trying to kill you and rob you, you could go to jail. It's possible. You could go to court. And if if you made a mistake somehow, guess what? It's easy to make a mistake when someone's pointing a gun at you. Do you just take a bullet? I mean, it's crazy. Oh, hello. Did you hear her? Yes. Did you hear what she said to me?
Yeah, it was the same.
She goes, "You're my dad." Huh. Some old lady said something. I don't know what she said. Some old Ukrainian lady looked at me. She stopped and looked at me. She said something. Man, I don't know what she said. Oh. She guaranteed she doesn't speak English. Most of the young people here don't speak English, and the old people definitely don't. So I was thinking in bed yesterday while I was hearing drones. I hear them.
She's giving me a pound to the cat.
Yeah, she's afraid of the hat. Yeah. 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 Hey, Andrew. That old lady, she's looking for a boyfriend. I don't know why. Hello. Over them. There's some really sucky parts of it. I'm sure that in 2026, being a police officer is not fun. Because half of America hates police. So as soon as you get hired, half the country hates you, and some of them want you dead. And you have to hide where you live. You have to look over your shoulder the rest of your career. I don't know. I mean, super dangerous. What can you do? Some Ukrainian pop singer. Yeah. So today is Friday. Today's Friday, and so the second-hand store has all new clothes. So 8 o'clock in the morning they open, and there's a minimum 20 people waiting outside. I was too lazy to wake up and walk over there. What's weird is last night, about 11 o'clock at night, I was wide awake. I don't know if it's because the drones striking or what, but there was air raid sirens going off all night. 4 in the morning, there was air raid sirens going off. And at this point, I mean, it would be scary to have a drone, kill you, but it's totally random, it seems like. And they have the right. Somehow, Russia has the right to just fly a drone and kill people, like they're hunting people. So the mayor of this town, on Facebook, he said, stay indoors and stay away from your windows. Oh. That's not easy to do. Do you have to board up all your windows? And you can't leave the house? But I guess drones are hunting people, like um, there's different drones. They have different drones. Well, the Shaheed drones sound like a lawnmower in the sky, but the other drones sound like a fan. And how do I know if it's a good drone or a bad drone? Like the other day, I was walking home. I was almost home, and I heard what I thought was a friendly drone, but it sounded like it was following me. And I'm not paranoid. I'm like, come get me, whatever. And the problem was, I was wearing a bright orange shirt that I shouldn't be wearing. Right, that's like a bullseye. But if I wear camo, that's a bullseye too. Oh, it's almost like no matter what you wear, you're a target. As long as you're outside your house. But there's good people, like the Army guys are every day risking their life. And some days it's hot, some days it's cold. I mean, it's like you're camping forever. Except for you're the hunter. You're in your country. So you're a Ukrainian soldier, you're in Ukraine, and people in a different country are trying to kill you? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right. So we're all eventually gonna die. Recently I saw some video near-death experience, like some people talking about their when they had a near-death experience and their spirit left their body and they could see stuff and they went back wherever. And some lady said she was in a car accident, and then all of a sudden she's above the car that's upside down or crash or whatever, and she's looking down, and everything's beautiful, and she meets her, like she was adopted, so she never met her father, biological father. And when she died, she saw her adopted mother who had died. And she met her father, her biological father, who apparently had passed away. Well, I didn't get to watch the end of the video, but it's interesting. I mean, people say they get to meet the relatives. Like, I have a ton of relatives, and a lot of them are dead. And my mom turns 80 this month, and she's in a rest home, and she repeats herself. She'll tell you stories, but she'll tell the same story 3 times to different people or the same people all day long every day. So she's kind of lost her mind a little bit. And pretty sad. I mean, basically that could be me in a couple years. I mean, she's 80, I'm 52. So I guess I was born when my mom was 28, something like that. Or 27 and a half, or 27 and change. That's the news. And you know, if I was to die, I'd see my grandma, hold my grandma, hold my grandpa I never met. You know, growing up, my grandma told me I looked just like her husband that died when he was 47. So I haven't met him because I was born after he. I mean, he died, and a couple years there I was born. But if and when I die, I can see my grandma again, and I can see my grandpa for the first time. I can see my dad who passed away. I can see my other grandparents. I mean, so I have about 101st cousins, and I'm in the middle of my family, and I'm kind of in the middle of all the cousins on both sides. And I only have one cousin that died. He died of cancer. And I went to his funeral. And he was raised religious, Christian and all that, but before he died he was atheist or whatever. And so the guy that works here, Pizza Man, he told me yesterday he's not a believer in God. But I was like, well, eventually you will be when you die. Everyone, I believe that everyone will see God. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right, you become a believer as soon as you die. So, anyway, that's the news for today.